Привет, I am Eduardo Fерreyra. I am from Lisbon. I am the director of education and artistry of Bobbi Brown for Europe, Middle East and Africa. And I'm very lucky because Russia is on my way. I'm here to present the newest foundation from Bobbi Brown, Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, which is my favorite. Why is that? Because it stays 16 hours, it's a very lightweight, and it really looks like a second skin. And remember, you can go to a swimming pool party, you can go to the gym, you can go to the sauna because it's waterproof. Now, let's learn the most important moment when you do foundation, how to find the right color. It has to be tried on the face. So I have 3 colors of foundations and we try it always on the forehead. As you can see, this one is too light, this one is too dark, this one you don't see. That means that warm beige is your best foundation. The first step is always instant full cover concealer. I always do it before foundation. How do you test the color? By doing it here. And if there is no contrast between your concealer and the skin without makeup, it means that there is the right color. So that's why it's so important as well to do it before you do your foundation. And the amazing thing about this concealer, it really blends into your skin, because the idea is not to show that you're wearing a beautiful makeup, right? The idea is to show that you have a beautiful skin. So concealer, foundation, powders, they have to actually be invisible. I like to bring it a little bit down, like a triangle, because I like this area to be lighter. And look at the difference between one side and the other. Okay, next step, let's do foundation. And the amazing thing about Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation is that it actually works very well with fingers. Always start doing it on the place of the face where you need more coverage. And everyone is on this area where you have more rednesses. And another thing about this foundation is that it has mineral powders on the formula. So most of the times you don't actually need to use powder because the foundation has already the powder. And then I like to do this. You warm the formula and the foundation gets more like skin. And actually when you do this, the pores, they get less visible. 1/2 with the foundation, 1/2 without, and look at how there is no contrast with the neck. This is important as well, that the foundations, they have to be yellow base. When the foundations, they have pink in it, they will never look natural. So that's why we have 30 shades of yellow base foundations, so everyone can find her skin tone. Then at the end, you just go a little tiny bit here on the edge of the concealer and look at how the skin is looking like skin. So after having the skin done, as you see, it looks absolutely natural. I'm going to share with you my technique on contouring. I always use this bronzing powder. The color is Stone Street because it's a cold base color. Then you just need a brush like this. You just smile. And when you smile, look at what happens. The bone that you want to contour is actually there. So while you are smiling a little bit, you just do tuck, 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 tuck on this area, which is the, let's say, the base of that apple of the cheek. And then you clean it on the back of your hand. And with a little smile again, you start blending up. Don't forget to go into the hairline. Don't forget to do the ears as well. And then the second step to make it look absolutely natural is retouching powder. So with a little smile again, you start on the top of this bone and you just go downwards and backwards. So now let's do Brovi. So I'm using this Longwear brow pencil. On one side you have the groomer. You test the color on this area just to make sure it's the right one. I actually like to go and do the bottom line. Just do it where you don't have hair. And then I like to do waterproof brow shaper, which is a gel to just hold the hair organized the whole day. So now that I have the face done, let's say the eyebrows and the skin, I like to go to the lips because the lips will tell me what am I going to do on the eye. For a very natural look, I'm going to use this beautiful color, but also nowadays I always do Instant Confidence Stick as a primer. If it gets your lips matte, and you know matte is the new trend on the lip, So now I'm gonna do angel crush lip. Crush lip, it's amazing because it's created to do this tinted look on the lip. And I actually like to go at the end a little bit with my finger, just to get it even more natural and matte. And of course now, even before I do eyes, I like to do a highlighter. The lips and the cheeks, they have to be the same family. You see, this is a nectar family. So I'm using the same family, and I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter here on this area. So now the skin, it's ready, and that's why I always leave the eye till the end. It's long wear cream shadow stick, so it will stay the whole day. It's like skin tone with a little tiny bit of shimmer, and I do it also with fingers, just to have this luminosity on the eye, and I do it all over, as you can see. This is very trendy, the skin absolutely perfect, the eyebrow defined, a little accent on the lip, and then the eye absolutely natural. So now, to finish the look, we will do smoky eye mascara. Mascara has to be black, even for a very natural look, keep it black.
В дневном макияже для меня главное, как выглядит кожа. Мне очень понравился легкий естественный образ, который создал Эдуардо при помощи новой тональной основы. Выглядит очень натурально, как будто ты совсем не красился.
So this is the day look, and now next we're gonna see how to transform this into an evening look without removing it, just by adding a few things. I'm gonna do a soft smoky eye and change the lipstick, you will see. The most important product, long wear gel eyeliner. It's a gel that you can use as a perfect liner, but because this smoky eye is очень быстро, I'm gonna show you how quick this will be. So with the eye open and looking down, you do a very bad liner. Look at how bad is my liner. It's terrible, everybody can do this. Make sure you do it close to the lash line. And now, with this brush, you just smudge the top of the liner. And this works very well because remember, under this eyeliner, I did long wear cream shadow stick. So you see, first of all, I go into this direction and then up, down, so you actually go in all directions. You define this triangle here, this angle, you see? A triangle. So on the bottom, you actually do it softer. Remember that brush that we used before? You use it to actually blend this. Actually, smoky eye, it's all about destroying the liner. Look at that. I'm gonna take this color just to enhance and to make this smoky. Look at this, look at how easy, быстро и очень красиво. So now you have day, and all of a sudden you have evening, ready for party. Let's do the second eye. The secret of a beautiful smoky eye, which is, as you see, very simple, it's when you blend well. It's when you don't see when one thing starts and one thing ends. This is already a nice evening look, but what about if you want to give like a pick-me-up to the lip? I'm gonna do something very trendy. I'm gonna use Punch, our crushed lip color, and I'm gonna do a very trendy thing, which is just to do this color in the middle to have an ombre lip. And now, just for the evening, with a little bit more highlighter, I'm doing it on the cheeks, and also I like to do like this, this, and don't forget the décolleté. And this is your evening transformation.
В вечернем образе мне больше всего понравился эффект зацелованных губ. Это сейчас тренд в макияже. Он выглядит очень красиво на показах и на моделях. Я даже не ожидала, что его так легко сделать. Нужно будет обязательно попробовать такой макияж еще раз.
The most important thing in makeup is кожа.